And we're in. Hello! Happy
Hi,
Sunday.
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, pals.
It is Sunday. It is a Some Other Heroes Day. We're back with another episode of Chaos in a fantasy world of skyships
Whether you like
and
it or
floating
not.
of islands. Yes. Hi, my name is Chris. I am the DM, blessed to be the DM of this wonderful stream with these
Hashtag blessed.
wonderful nerds. I use the pronouns he, him. I am an illustrator, all-round geek. And yes, I will introduce you to the rest of my amazing cast. Starting with Charlie today.
Hello, I am Charlie. I use she, her pronouns. I am an illustrator and a writer and a lecturer and a big dork. And I'm very excited because I get excited every single Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I play Aisling, who
Yeah,
also uses
yeah.
she, her. I always forget that bit.
And also gets very excited every Sunday.
That's true.
Yes. Most days she wakes up excited for no reason.
Theo, would you like to go second?
Hello. I would love to go second. I am Theo. I am also an illustrator. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing the half-elf wizard, Eugene.
Amazing, thank you. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once badly. Wayne, would you like to wrap up our introductions?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I am Wayne. I am not an illustrator, but I am a designer and creative and art director and all-round nerdy creative type. And I shall be playing the ever so quiet and reserved Dragonborn Rock in today's episode.
I love
I
that
didn't
you...
know we were doing goofy intro.
Well, he's quiet sometimes
when he's asleep.
when he's asleep.
Before we jump into anything else, I just want to say a huge thank you to our wonderful moderators, Feline Trickster and Bespectacled Man, Nikki and Michelle. You guys are wonderful. They are lovely. They are wonderful people. They keep the place safe, but they carry really huge banhammers, and they will use them if they need to. This is a safe space.
They are good eggs, and they are strong eggs.
Yes, this is a safe space for anybody from marginalized groups, so we won't accept anything on that one. We haven't had a huge amount of trouble, but when it has happened, they've leapt into action because they're wonderful.
Fuck around and find out.
Apparently, my cast have come to fight today. So, Wayne, you have a quick announcement.
I do. Before we go any further, I just wanted to give a big shout out to a few really important people. The first is the amazing fellow of ours in the form of the Wicked Game RPG, who stream every Wednesday over on Wicked Game RPG and have their incredible Divisia Census campaign going on at the moment, which is very cool. So please do pop over. They are really fantastic. They've created such an amazing world and characters. So please pop over and have a look. And the other wonderful podcast that we would like to shout out is, of course, Dice and a Slice, who are another D&D and a TTRPG podcast hosted by the lovely Josh and Alicia, doing all the editing and making it amazing. So please pop over on their Twitter and have a look at Dice and a Slice. They have some great stuff happening, including a couple of one-shots coming up. So keep a lookout for those. And another small shout-out I would like to give this week is to the Ink Drinker, who is in the chat at the moment, who absolutely made my week by doing the cutest fan art of Rock and Aisling, and I have to say it completely and utterly made my week. So please do drop over and have a look at their stuff on Instagram. Give them
I
a
properly
follow.
squealed when I got that notification.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god!
It's so cute. So that one. And last but by no means least, we wanted to give a shout out to some friends of ours who have a fantastic Twitch channel known as Mates of Fate. So please do go and give them a follow and have a look at their stuff. They do a number of adventure campaigns, and at the moment they have been running a fantastic stream doing the Lost Mines of Fandelver, which they've been doing as a charity stream to raise money for the Trevor Project. So they are wrapping that up shortly and going back to their usual programming, but please give them a support and follow. They often pop in here to say hi, and they do some fantastic stuff. They also have one of the best sort of taglines that I have ever read, which is that the real murder hobos were the friends we made along the way.
Beautiful. That from the Bible. That's lovely.
It is. It's scripture. It is scripture. So yeah, please, like I say, go over and give them a follow as well, and tell them we sent you.
Straight from the Book of Wayne. Yeah, please do give them a follow. They are lovely people. We chat to them on quite a regular basis now, and they are just so supportive and just really lovely. Comes back to me. I have a couple of quick thank yous to you lot. We are up to 150 followers on Twitch now, which is so exciting and absolutely amazing. And we just wanted to take a moment to say really thank you all for your support and coming along and enjoying this with us and just putting up with our wonderful, weird, and silliness. We love you all to pieces. We love doing this for you, and we will carry on doing so as well. If you do want to support us, this is always going to be a labour of love. We love doing this. But if you do want to support us, it really would help the stream at all. We do have a coffee, which you can support us with. Also, it is September still, so I believe it's like half price on any Twitch subs, but we still get our full cut. It's Amazon that are biting down and kind of taking less profit for a change, which is really quite exciting.
How they can afford it? I'll never know.
I know, right?
I spoke to Jeff, and he said, like, he's just going to forgo a rocket this year.
Jeff, mate.
Jeff, come on.
Jeff, you need to stop getting avocado on toast, all right, mate?
Jeff's going to sacrifice his 3,000 throw cushions on his yacht. That'll pay for it.
The poor thing.
Yeah,
good
absolutely.
old Jeff. Jeff.
Yeah. I think that's everything. Yeah, just have a quick look. Yes, I believe we are there. So, I guess it's time for us to recap and get into it. Thank you for the sub, Hedge. That's really appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, before you do that, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
You did also want to mention a certain one-shot that happened yesterday.
Oh, I did. Yes, I just want to do a quick shout out to who should be in chat. Rooney Runes, Sweet Poison, and their friend Hannah, who joined me for a Some Other Heroes off-screen one-shot last night as part of their prize that Rooney won as part of Wicked Week. On Wicked Games channel. We had a lot of fun. Their characters were amazing, and there will be genuine fallout from what happened, which will affect the story in this game. So you guys have.
What did you guys do?
I wasn't even allowed to eavesdrop. I was in the same building and I couldn't
So
hear
if
what was
we
going
immediately die, it's on you guys.
But yes, there have been some consequences, some things found, and it will have a knock-on effect.
Rooney just wrote, "Have fun cleaning up our mess. Bye."
But yeah, absolutely amazing characters, and it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I just wanted to give you guys a shout out before I bounce off into this to let you know how much I appreciate you not only donating to Wicked Game, but coming and spending some time with me. So, with that, we shall get back to our three friends. Last we left off, our three friends had descended into the mines of the Cairn itself, the central mountain behind that kind of makes up the central island of Cloud's Cairn, in order to help the miners re-establish relationships with the Kithoric, the strange sentient gem-like creatures who live in the mountain. They negotiated taking on a quest to clear out the Embers, a group of ruffians and thugs who had been mining illegally and also summoning strange shadow creatures to attack the miners who should be there. They started a rebellion, freeing captured miners who the Embers had been holding, and then from there tracked down their long-term nemesis, Cotton. Battles ensued. Cotton's henchmen were taken down, and then Cotton was betrayed at the last step by his boss, one Ashen Ralhurst, the head of the Embers, who just left him to fight the Parshkikk's Chosen and their allies on his own. A battle ensued, violence was had. Everybody had a go, everybody had a grudge against this rabbit, but eventually he was struck down, or so we thought. With the last blow against him, Cotton transformed, turning into the strange spiritual creature, this weird monster that resembles very much a lot of the creatures that you have fought through your adventures. So it leaves me to say, can everybody please roll initiative?
Oh man, we just finished that. Damn it.
God damn it. Well, I don't even have any inspiration left. There's emergencies.
No. Quick, do something witty.
Oh yeah.
Quick, have a birthday. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's Charlie's unbirthday.
It's a very merry birthday
To you.
Let's just jump across, sort out that map so you guys can actually see it at home. You folk can actually see it at home. Staying on this beautiful map from Dungeon Baker, our friend. So,
Why is Cotton so big?
Cotton has got bigger.
That's not Cotton anymore.
Nope, not okay with that.
Wait, he's over there now?
He moved. Let's just say he moved for the benefit to
Okay.
kind of give you everybody. Hey, sweet, welcome. You.
But that
just
means
arrived,
I'm
guys.
closest.
Oh no!
It's not what I want.
Chris, do it better.
Oh, also, I'm assuming that initial fight with Cotton didn't take longer than a game hour, right?
I'm afraid not. No, I think
No,
round-wise
that's
it was
good,
only.
because that means my armor is still active.
That's good. Oh no.
Yes, take note, Eugene.
What?
Ashling's armor is still active.
Cotton rolled a natural 20 on his initiative.
I'm closest.
We've been online for 10 minutes, Chris!
Not roll well for initiative, everyone.
That's all right. It means he's got one less natural 20 to use against you later.
That's not how it works.
I love that this is the energy we're going into this today.
I'm sure Eugene will appreciate that as he lies bleeding on the floor.
Rock,
Oh.
what's your initiative, please?
My initiative rocks today, literally. I got a 20, not natural, unnatural 20.
Excellent. Aisling,
12.
12. Could someone please roll for Aaron and someone roll for Zabia?
I will roll for Zabia.
I'll roll for Aaron.
Sorry, Zabia.
Aaron was 14.
14.
Zabia was a 9. Sorry, babe.
So that's plus that's 16 and a 13 because Zabia is quick. And finally, never least, but definitely last in this particular instance, what did Eugene get?
9.
9. It was your face. I knew that it was a low number. Okay, so you guys watch in horror as this blue apparition of cotton kind of seeps out of his body and kind of takes up this larger form. As an action, on his turn, he will reach out and call to honor. He reaches beyond the veil and calls spirits to him that have an association with him, or echoes of the life that he has passed.
Well, they're going to be pleasant.
I'm going to roll 1d4 plus 1, and that is how many answer his call. 3.
Great.
You watch as 3 other Herringon
Duh!
spirits appear. Around him. That was his action. They take their action immediately after him. This first one will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 engage Eugene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, so that's 30 to there, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. Cotton himself will move to here. So, the Wraith Warrior in front of Eugene will hit him with a Phantom Battle Axe. You watch as this sort of looks. There's just a little bit of colour, and it's this grey, dark grey Herringon with like a white flash here and like quite clever eyes. And you do notice that he looks like he's been run through from behind by a weapon. This is an image from Cotton's past.
Oh, God.
That is... hang on, sorry. 22 to hit you, Eugene.
Yes!
Doing 4 points of... Sorry, wrong dice. Doing 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
One of them, a white Herringon, white all the way to the tips of her ears, which have the little tufts, takes aim and will shoot at Aaron. Hits. For 6 points of piercing damage. As this spectral arrow kind of flies from this bow and hits Aaron in the shoulder. The third one will take aim at the big dragonborn that looks threatening.
Not me.
19 to hit.
Yes.
Doing 6 points of piercing damage.
Should have got a few more healing potions, maybe.
Just a few.
So, that's Cotton and his crew's go. That will make it Rock your go.
Okay, Mr. Rabbit. Right, I need Cotton to please roll a intelligence saving throw.
Amazing. What is his intelligence saving throws? This creature. Okay, yeah. An 11.
So I will, very quietly watching all this happen, you can see Rock is trying to think of what to do and is being uncharacteristically quiet. And then literally just glares at Cotton, and you see an almost invisible kind of line of light that just projects from his mind straight towards Cotton. And I am going to cast Rock's Psychic Lance.
Amazing.
So because he failed, I need some more dice.
I need more dice.
Just because I'm crap at adding things up.
That
Okay.
is
So, 11, 13, 18, 21, 27 points of damage.
Nice.
Psychic damage.
Sorry, 21 was that? Sorry? I was... Sorry.
No, 27.
27 points of psychic
It was
damage.
21 and I rolled a 6 on the last one.
Lovely.
So
I heard the 21. Sorry, I was doing two things at once badly.
Yes.
Again, that's fine. Amazing. You watch as this kind of ripple of energy and this creature that was Cotton kind of looks straight at you.
And he just hears in his head, which I don't know if it reaches him, but he just hears, "Leave us and run." And then I cause that pain in his head.
Amazing. Aaron is going to...
Oh, hang on. Sorry, Chris.
Go,
As
sorry,
my
go.
bonus action,
Apologies.
I am going to use my rapier. Hang on, I just need to check the distance on it, please. My dancing... Okay, cool. So my dancing rapier, I am going to fly up to the spectral figure that is in front of Eugene.
Yep.
And it's going to make an attack on that. Oh, bollocks. What is it? Plus what? It's fun. So that is a 14 to hit.
14? Yep. Does not hit.
Okay, but it's just going to stay next to him then.
Amazing, thank you. So, Aaron is going to charge up to the same one. Gives Eugene a sort of a look that says, "You need to get out of here," and will expend one of their superiority dice, grab Eugene by the collar, and move him behind her.
Nice.
Aww.
I love the idea that Aaron just ran up, looked at Eugene and went, and Eugene just went, and then stood behind her.
Then she will use her bonus action to try and stab this creature with a... Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Paint switch. When you spend one spirit dice, switch places. Sorry. Oh, cool. Yes. And I need to roll a D8. Oh! Until the beginning of her next go, you have +8 to your armor class, Eugene.
Jesus.
+8. Wow.
Thank God.
Chris, also, I beg your pardon, but as part of my psychic lance, Cotton is incapacitated until the start of my next turn as well,
Oh.
because of
Amazing.
the pain. Sorry, it's never hit before, so
That's a good line.
they always succeed, so I've never had to do that.
Awesome. So Eugene is now the tank.
No big deal.
Oh, it's special, so she can still use her attacks. That's awesome. So she will use her 2 attacks. Could someone please roll 2d20 and add 7 for both of them?
I'll do one.
I will do the other.
19.
19.
18.
18. Both of those hit. Would one of you like to roll 2d6 and add 4, and the other one do the same?
Yep.
9.
Feck's sake. 9 as well.
9. Excellent. So, excellent. Doesn't look like it does as much damage as you kind of are used to by now. You realise that, this is a ghost, so physical damage doesn't work as bad. Aaron does look a little frustrated, but is at least relieved that Eugene is behind him. You can see Aaron has literally put a physical body in front of Eugene at this point, and anyone coming through is going to have to go through her. Zabia, however, will run around, if I can get the right screen, run around here, putting herself a little bit in danger in order to get flanking, and she is going to do the stab.
Stab.
Could someone please roll two d20s for her 2 attacks and add 7 to each?
I will roll 1. Okay, that's at 7, so it's a 19.
19, amazing. That hits.
And the second one, is a 17 plus 7, so 24.
24, that is also hits. Can you please roll, for the first one, can you please roll 4d6 and add 4?
4, yeah.
Yep.
7 and 4. 11 plus 4, did you say?
Yeah, that's right, so 15.
So 15.
Cool, excellent. And for the second one, can you just roll 1d6 and add 4?
6 and 4, 10.
Awesome. She kind of stabs in. Again, there's that frustration that she's doing damage, but not as much as she wants to be doing at this point. That is her turn. Aisling, you are up next.
Can anyone remember whether I had fucking cotton under a hex or not, and if it even matters, if I'd be able to move it over to ghost cotton with a bonus action?
You had a hex. It was on cotton. You would need to move it. He now counts as a different creature. But I would allow you to...
Yeah, because I'm the one who reduced him to 0.
That's right.
So can I use my bonus action first to move the hex onto new cotton?
You can, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Spell NU like a...
Oh no, cotton 2.0. I'm going to move myself over to nearer to where Rock is here.
Poly
and I'm
cotton
gonna...
blend.
Oh no! That's very good. That's very good. You're still gonna get blocked.
Cool. Yes, you can.
And I'm a blast cotton.
Blast away. Roll your 2 blasts, please.
1 shell. That's awesome. That one's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Lovely. And where's all my shit? There we go.
I don't know. Where'd you put it?
You don't keep track of these things for me, Chris?
Not your dad.
5 and then... So that's 5 blasting damage and 3 necrotic.
Funnily enough, the necrotic doesn't do much.
Shit. Is it still worth me rolling it, or is it just a resistance?
He has... Yes, it still does something, but not quite as much.
Okay. Alright, I will try the second blast.
Yep.
Nope, that's a 9. I have a funny feeling.
It just goes wide. It does hit that beam of energy behind it, which kind of flickers, and then there's like this rainbow shimmer.
Okay. And yeah, I'll stay where I am, and that's my go.
Absolutely brilliant. Eugene.
Righty ho. Sorry, how long do I have a beefy armor class for?
Just until the beginning of Aaron's next go.
That is a proper beefy armor class as well.
She rolled an 8 on her D8. That was pretty amazing.
Okay. I think Eugene's just gonna take a step back and cast Firebolt at this one in front of us.
Amazing.
It's an 18.
Will hit, yes.
Yay. For 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. Nice.
And then for my bonus action, for my bonus action, I will cast Misty Step. And how far away can I get? We'll go down here.
Run away!
Getting the heck out of there.
But you're the tank!
Not for long! Oh, go back to being like a pink wafer.
Oh. With marshmallow in the middle.
Exactly what he is. He said like a lilac Pink Panther wafer.
Been dipped in tea for just that second too long.
The structural integrity.
And just for good measure, we're gonna go back behind this little rock.
Crouch down and pull your hat down over your head as well.
I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm in my safe space. I'm fine. I'm safe.
Everything's fine.
So I have some bad news, Rock. Cotton is not affected by the other part of that spell. He is moving fine.
Feck.
Boo.
And will drift up behind Zabia.
Oh, I think as soon as I see him drift, I'm going to say, no, you can't do that.
Ghosts.
And he is going to make a reckless attack, which means that you guys have advantage against him next round.
I was gonna say. And because he's a new completely he doesn't even have bloody exhaustion from the other shit he did last time, did he?
No, absolutely no. He's completely new. He's all new and shiny, you know.
2.0.
He does hit Zabia, and you kind of watch as this burst of necrotic energy just kind of covers this greatsword that he was carrying around. He does 14 points of damage to Zabia, half of which is necrotic.
How's she looking?
Oh, she definitely felt that. She kind of hisses at him over her shoulder. The sword wraith in front of Zabia will take a similar action at Aaron. Rolls a natural 1, so completely misses. This one here will drift up to Rock, and this one here will drift up to Aisling. Aisling, that's 25 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
Is it same? No, they can't do it. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, so sorry, they do that slightly different to him. So 25 to hit, and they do 11 points of slashing damage.
Well, they're taking 20 points of frost damage.
Nice. Yep, and they will take that 20 points of frost damage.
Delicious.
That's the one that Eugene pummeled before.
Yeah.
They will then use their bonus action to attack you again, which is how their thing works. They get a 23 to hit this time.
Yep.
Doing a wonderful 9 points of slashing damage.
Then they take another 20, right?
And they die.
Good!
They dissipate into this kind of crystalline energy that kind of bursts off of your shield.
Ashling's like huffing and puffing, being like, I don't like that this is the best way for me to deal damage.
Out of interest, does that have a limit to how much damage it can take before it breaks?
Doesn't say so. No, I can't see anything in there about that.
Cool. That's all right. Rock, this one will take a hit at you. 14.
No.
And then it will take a second hit.
No.
18.
Yes.
Doing 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy.
And that is their go. Rock, it is your turn.
Oh, Chris, real quick. The only thing with my armor is that I only deal damage when they hit me if I have temporary hit points, and I've got none of them left. So they drained the rest of them.
Okay, fair enough. So that, yeah, it would still have died, I think, but I think now your armor has shattered in that last bit of explosion. So you're kind of just Ashling minus your wonderful armor.
I'm the base pack with no expansion pack.
Rock.
Hi. Okay. So, I can't really get away from this guy. Okay, so as my bonus action, I'm going to move my rapier towards the guy in front of me for an attack.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to hit, which is a 11 to hit.
Afraid not, no.
Okay. And then for my action, I am going to... Yeah, I'll just try and get rid of the one in front of me. So for my action, I am going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Ooh, okay. How very bard of you.
I know. I can bard sometimes. And I am... I'm just going to say... oh, well, it turns out you're less impressive in death than you were in life. And I need them to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
The library is open.
They rolled a 18.
Oh, no, that passes. I don't think they take anything.
It's a cantrip, isn't it? So not.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay.
By the way, this is the third bunny that you're kind of looking. This one looks like it was a black bunny with kind of like brown spotting underneath.
Don't make us like them.
I don't care.
In life.
Don't care. So that is... Yeah, that's my action.
Amazing. Aaron's go. Aaron doesn't feel like she can disengage while Zabir is in this situation. So is literally just going to hit twice. Can someone please roll her for her maul and add 7 to her attack?
Okay. Nope. Sorry, babe. That was a 9.
Okay. And the second attack?
Someone else do it.
I'll do it. Oh, I did even worse. I rolled a 3.
Okay. You rolled a 3. That's a total of 10. Both hits miss. You feel like she's trying to hold back and not hit Zabia, and she's just pulling her blows far too much at this point. She will, however, she's going to spend her action surge, and she's going to have another go at it.
Treat yourself.
She is, yes.
Wayne, you roll this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No pressure.
Just one, Chris.
2 attacks. She gets 2 attacks, so
Okay. Plus, what did you say? Plus 6?
plus 7.
Plus 7. 18 on the first one.
18 hits.
Nice.
And 23 on the second.
See, you should do these from now on, Wayne.
Yeah.
Those both hit.
We clearly can't be trusted.
Can you roll 2d6 and add 4 for each of those attacks?
12 on the first one.
12 on the first one. Amazing.
Oh, and 12 on the second.
So 12 in excellent. 12 in total. This thing is starting to look a little ropey around the edges, but it is still standing. And again, there's that frustration that she kind of lays into it. And anybody else would probably have felt that really, really, really badly. But this ghost is barely, is definitely not acknowledging it to the same effect.
Not a corporeal boy.
No. Zabia is going to do a sensible thing. She is bonus action disengaging and is going to 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, fall back to here to give Rock flanking, and she's going to throw a dagger at the creature that in front of her as she goes. Can someone please roll me an attack and add 7 for her attack?
Okay. No, that's a 5 plus 7, so 12.
Okay, dagger just goes wide. You can hear it clatter off in the darkness somewhere. Awesome. Aisling, you are up. Eugene, you are next.
Okay. I'm just gonna come round a little bit, just not for any real reason other than composition, and
Aesthetically, it's not pleasing. You.
aesthetically it works better with the balance. Yeah, I've got fuck all spell slots and my armor doesn't exist anymore, so I'm just gonna blast. I'm gonna blast Cotton because they've got the hex on them.
Go on.
Go for it.
I'm gonna get him. Where's my shit? There it is. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yes. Okay. Nice. That's 9 blasting damage and 4 necrotic.
Excellent.
And no, the next one was an 8, so I feel like that's not going to hit.
No, that's not going to hit, I'm afraid. Cool.
I am going to just, in my head though, just see if Alabaster's around and be like, have you got any recommendations right now?
Well, you're out of spell slots. Keep slinging.
Yeah. For real. Okay, no imps, no goblins you can pull out of hell or wherever you live.
Not without hurting you, no.
Oh, fuck's sake. All right, okay, thanks. Bye. Love you, bye. The end.
Eugene. The end.
I agree.
Yep. Every wizard's nightmare. Physical monsters.
Instead of the monsters within.
When you said we were dealing with demons, I thought you meant inner demons, not literal demons.
This isn't therapy.
Okay. I'm just gonna pop out from behind my little rock and cast firebolt at the one in between Rock and Xavier.
Lovely.
I like that Eugene's in the back going like, yeah, when someone does a hit.
Yeah, you better run.
That's 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
So that is 13 damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It does take hold. It does seem to sort of burn away part of its incorporeal form and kind of drifts off like smoke, but it is still standing.
Okay. And... yeah, okay. I think that's my turn. Yes.
That's your turn. Excellent.
You guys have a hype man behind
We
you
do.
somewhere.
Yeah, Toothless is cheering
Yeah,
you on.
get him!
Go get him! Go get him! She's all about chasing the bunnies. Top of the round, Cotton turns and looks straight at you, Aisling, and charges, or actually just drifts at speed, gets straight in your face.
Ominous.
And is going to use their martial fury.
Nope. Nope.
Again. So. I'm sorry, it's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Sorry for the quiet. Just doing some quick maths.
No, don't like that
Quick
it involves
maths.
adding.
17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It
Aisling's having a bad time.
Yeah, how you doing, Aisling?
8 points of which is necrotic, if that makes any difference at all.
Sadly, no. Yeah, she's doing pretty bad. She's doing pretty bad.
Okay.
Awesome. So,
Not awesome.
the sword wraith in front of Aaron will do... Right, so just so you'll remember, if you attack Cotton this round, you have advantage. We'll take 2 attacks against Aaron. The first one misses. The second one will hit, doing 8 points of slashing damage. Yes, okay, and that's their go. Rock, it is your... Oh no, sorry, the one in front of you wants to have a go. It's going to have an attack against... one against you, one against Zabia.
Don't do that.
Oh, it's a natural 20 against you.
Oh boy.
12. He rolled a 1 on his second dice, though. So that's 13 points of slashing damage.
Rock falls to the floor.
No! Rock's the one that doesn't die!
It was. I literally had 13 hit points.
Oh, shit!
Oh no.
Okay.
It's not over yet. Rock, will you please roll me a death saving throw?
Sure. That's a 7.
Ah!
Fail your first death saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. Aaron sees this and will take a hit. As she pushes off away from the spirit. natural 20 again.
Ah!
Could you stop that, Chris?
We've discussed this.
Only we get natural 20s. I've read one D&D.
Yeah, we're playing new rules.
14 points of slashing damage. It doesn't bring her down, though, and she is determined. She will run to one of her oldest friend's sides, runs down, and she will spend her action forcing a healing potion into Rock's mouth. You regain 7 points of hit points, and you are awake to find yourself in Arin's arm, and she's looking over her shoulder panically.
Rock just looks up and goes, "Oh, well, this is embarrassing."
I mean, you do the same for me, and she will spend her bonus action to use her second wind and regain some hit points. She regains 11 hit points. Awesome. So.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Hey. No one's dead yet. Zabia will go for the stab. Can I have 2 short sword attacks from her? Roll d20, add 7 for her attack.
Okay, I'll do one. That's a 10 total.
I'll do the other one.
Yeah, please.
Okay, that's a 21.
21
There you
will
go.
hit. Can you roll 1d6? Actually, no, sorry.
Dice.
Still counts
Going out
as
the
a
window.
sneak attack because although he's in someone else's arms, Rock is still there. So
I'm still here.
4d6 and add 4, please.
Okay. $17.
17.
Nice.
Awesome. She stabs again. You can actually hear her like growling with frustration as she just does the stab, and it doesn't do as much damage as she wants it to. No, could have bought the magical daggers, but no, I didn't. That will make it. Aisling, your go.
I'm gonna have to action and disengage. Because, yep. Because of reasons.
Because of rabbit
So,
reasons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can get to here. I'm just gonna run back to Eugene and be like, ow, 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 ow.
Don't draw him to me!
Ashley's pushing Eugene over so she can hide behind him behind the rock with him.
This is my rock, get your own.
We've got to share.
Oh my god, we are such wonderful examples of heroes.
Yeah, that's disengage is my action. So
Okay. Do you have anything you could use as bonus action? No potions?
no potions.
You don't have any potions.
Oh no.
We downed them all earlier.
Okay.
Nope, I got no potions unless I want to drink some ink or.
Do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Ask the
That's
ink drinker.
true.
They're in the chat.
Hey, ink drinker. There you go. Can I get inspiration?
Tenuous, I feel.
Yeah, I feel
Little
like that
tenuous.
doesn't.
Nice plug though. Please go and follow Ink Drinker. They are amazing. Okay. Eugene.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to stand here.
What you got in the tank,
Okay.
Eugene?
Well, let's see.
Oh my god, wait a minute. I missed my turn because I was down, didn't I?
You did, yes, I'm afraid.
So that means the drum gets a turn before me again. Oh goody.
Okay, I will use my benign transposition, which is a conjuration feature. So I'm going to use my action to switch places with Rock. So,
Okay,
he
brave.
will- yeah. Or stupid, whatever.
Yeah.
So
let me just.
if you could move rock for me, that
I will do, yeah. Rock. So you're kind of looking up to Aaron, who's kind of getting ready to try and defend herself, and then you suddenly feel like this shunt of energy, and you're lying prone on the floor behind a rock near Aisling.
Oh,
What the hell is going on?
Uh,
What did you do?
I ain't moving.
And then I will use my bonus action to... Oh, no, wait. I can't do that as a bonus action.
Were you going to try and thunderstep away?
No. I was going to try and cast a cantrip, but I cannot do that.
Only if you use a bonus
But
action, I'm afraid.
I can cast a spell as a bonus action because that was a trait, not a spell, right?
That's right. If the spell is a bonus action spell, you can still cast it.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So then I can Misty Step back away then.
Nice.
I think at this point you hear
Love it.
Aaron going, what's going on?
Sorry, babe. All our blood's coming out.
Amazing. Top of the round. Cotton will charge into Aaron. Make 2 attacks with his broadsword.
I ain't doing that.
Natural 20 again.
Christopher.
That's the disappointment.
Yeah, we're not angry.
We're just disappointed.
Yes, we are. We're angry and disappointed.
So that is 14,
I'm gonna
17
text Mum and
points
say
of
that you're
damage.
bullying her. She'll sort you out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to tell Charlie's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron does not look good, by the way. So you're,
Fuck's sake. There's only so many
quite
teleporting
frankly-
aways I can do.
Quite frankly, Aaron, none of us are looking good, so just suck it up.
Rooney has hit the nail on the head. He's getting a natural 20 for each time you foiled one of his plans. His other is going to stab at Zabia. Sorry, actually, before that, Cotton will take a shot at Aisling, I think,
Well,
with a 19 to hit.
yep.
Okay. 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm on the floor.
Oh,
I am having a little death nap.
this one will have a go back at Zabia and miss. And this one will move so he can see more clearly and take a shot at Eugene.
What?
And
Why?
miss.
Good.
I'm out of good rolls.
Good.
You fucking better be. Mum says she's on her way.
Rock, it is your go.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to forego all my previous plans.
That is a good point. We've got bedroll D4s.
They're
Well, I have
D6s, actually.
D6s.
I'm pretty sure I've used mine. That was a
think
while
you
ago.
Did, but I
Wait,
don't
hang
think
on.
I
I
did.
have
Ashling did, but I don't think Rock and Eugene did.
No,
I have my.
I
notes
still
here.
have
No, I
an
didn't.
inspiration also, just one.
Okay, so.
By the way, you can use an inspiration, and I'm going to state this on game. You can use an inspiration to automatically succeed a death saving throw if you end up in that situation.
Okay.
I will save mine.
It hasn't come up to this point.
Yeah.
Charlie is so not happy with me right now.
Okay, so yeah, so I am going to. Let me just check spell slots, please. Yes. Okay, so I am going to stand up and look at Eugene and say, What are you doing throwing yourself in the middle of all the combat like that? For goodness sake. Also,
Well,
thank you. And then
you're
I'm gonna
welcome.
just, I did say thank you. And then I am going to cast Aid at 3rd level.
Ooh.
So I can choose 3 creatures. So it'll be myself, Ashling, and Eugene at this point. And each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5.
Nice.
Beautiful. Really clever. Love that.
Oh, hang on, wait. Sorry. When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, a target's hit points increase by an additional 5 for each spell slot above 2nd. So it's 10 points.
Yes.
Yes.
So
10 points of healing, and then 10 points on top of our max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we ever get there again.
Well, never, but you know.
But good to know, just in case.
So that is my action. For my bonus action, this rapier is going to spin in the air and stab the little one in front between Aaron and Zabia.
Do it. Do it.
Come on. Oh, that's a 21.
21 will hit.
20.
A 20. That will also hit.
Unnatural 20. but-
A dirty 20.
yeah.
Filthy.
And that is, that's an 8. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, so that's 10 points of damage, of slashing damage.
It's a magical sword, so it
It is,
does full damage.
It's piercing, but yes, it is magical.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, both the other wraiths are starting to look like they can't hold their form together very much. Cotton, however, still looks quite solid.
My getting up from prone would have been half my
Movement, yeah.
Okay, so
But you can still move 15 feet if you need to.
yeah, so I'm actually going to move around Eugene and just as I go quietly saying that was very brave and very stupid, and then going to go to over here. I think just trying to figure out measurements and
Are you thanking me, or am I getting told off? I'm
Yes.
not sure.
Welcome
never
to
tell.
Life with Rock.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll stay there. Actually, sorry, just mumbling if I go that way. I'll probably stand here in front of Eugene and Ashley.
Sorry, but I just need to BRB.
Yeah,
No worries.
worries.
Uh,
So
Hopefully
yeah, I
we'll
think
still be
that's
alive when they come
it.
back.
Action and bonus action I took, so yeah.
cool. Action,
spells.
bonus action, movement.
To make spell slot go away. Okay, cool.
Aaron, for lack of anything else to do, is going to hit this wraith by Zabia to at least try and free her up. Can I have one of each of you roll an attack for her?
Yep.
As
Just real
in-
quick, Wraith by Zabia sounds like a terrible perfume.
And a great band name.
Oh yeah. Wait, what are we adding to it? Sorry.
7.
Okay, I got 21.
21.
18.
Nice. Both of those hit. Can both of you roll 2d6 and add 4 to your damage?
Shit. 5.
13.
13. 5 and 13, 18 total. Okay. You watch this ghost kind of barely hold itself together, but it is still there. Zabia, however, has got a different plan for the matter. She is going to stab one and throw a dagger at the other. Would someone like to roll for the stab?
Sure, I'll roll for the
you
stab.
She's
Oh yeah!
what she's gonna do is
what am I
she'll
adding?
move to here first. Add 7 again.
That would be a 24.
That's brilliant.
Hell yeah.
Roll
17 roll.
4d6 and add 4 for the sneaking of attack.
Oh my god, I feel like I should show you this with my camera. I rolled 2 6s on that.
Nice.
That's 12. I kid you not, Chris. Look, I rolled a double 6 again. 2 double sixes in a row.
24
Plus four, 28.
Halved is 14, but it is enough to kill
Yes!
this thing.
Theo, I just rolled max damage, like
Oh,
absolute max damage on Zabia's attacks. I literally rolled 2d6s and got 6 on both, rolled them again and got 6 on both.
All
Yep.
right. Yes.
And it's not even my dice that Chris accuses me of being loaded. It's the other ones.
It's only the 20 I accuse you of being. Because it rolls a lot of 20s. You have
my
Nikki.
God.
You can
have-
chat that whatever you want today, Chris. You've
Yeah.
rolled way too many.
I have rolled
damage.
too many 20s, to be fair.
I can't believe I rolled that.
Would somebody else please roll the offhand
Oh.
dagger that we have?
Oh, look at the baby.
It's a
That's a toothless.
She's come to see how you're doing. Hello, baby.
Badly.
That was an
Toothless.
8. What am I adding?
7.
So 15.
15 doesn't quite hit, I'm afraid. The dagger just kind of pings off of the spectral armor that it seems to be wearing. Right. Say hello to everybody, Tooth.
Look at this sweet baby.
You can come here.
She wants food.
Okay, awesome. I mean, she's only 2 hours early.
Yeah. This is when she usually starts. Her brother, on the other hand,
Is fast asleep. Awesome. So yes, she unfortunately misses with the dagger. That will make it Ashling's go.
Okay. Still gonna have to be unblighted. Yeah, I
Yep.
think I'm pretty much just gonna stay where I am because I don't know if I have the movement or the hit points to survive flanking, getting over there and flanking. So I'm just gonna blight.
Yep. No worries. Also, you don't get advantage for ranged attacks. So
I did before.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, because of their
yeah.
Okay.
Because, however, I think he used his special ability, so you do get advantage on your spell attacks.
Oh, okay. Does this count as a spell?
Yeah, basically your so
Okay.
because he
on-
used his ability that gives him extra damage last round. You guys get advantage on attacks against him this round
Okay. Is that on both rolls?
on both rolls. Yes,
Nice. Okay. 19 on the first one.
hits.
Nice. That's 6 blasting damage and 3 necrotic.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Sorry, just doing quick maths.
That's all good. 21 for the next hit.
Also hits.
And come on, fuck's sake. That's only 5 damage on blast and 2 necrotic. Which was so little.
Awesome.
Little.
Cool. He's starting to look a little worn, as worn as a ghost can look. At any rate.
Poor thing.
I mean, you talking about Cotton or the little one?
Cotton. These were at Cotton, weren't they?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because my hex is still on cotton.
Yeah. The other one looks like it won't take too much more. So, that will make it Eugene, your go.
Okay. So they're both looking pretty rough, you say?
Cotton is starting to look like he's feeling the effects of what you've done to him. The other one is starting to look very ropey.
Okay. In that case, let's. Okay. I would like to cast Fireball, please.
Says Eugene nonchalantly.
I
Get 'em.
believe if I cast it starting here, it will just get those two and not Aaron.
That's
That
very
is
satisfying.
Right. Awesome. So it's dexterity saving throws from both of them, yeah?
Yes.
Amazing.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Quiet, timid little Eugene. I'm going to hide behind a rock. 30 seconds later, because I'd like to cast Fireball and incinerate everyone.
Do you want the really good news? Cotton rolled a 2.
The dice noises and the face combined.
The other one rolled a 10, so neither of them saved.
Okay.
Yes.
So they take.
I'm liking how
35 points of fire damage.
So the other ghost is Ghost.
That's shit. That's
gone.
an unghost.
Right, yeah. So you guys watch as this fireball kind of drops out of the sky in the way that Eugene always has managed to do before. Yeah, Cotton definitely felt that, but is still standing and angry.
Is your fire still purple?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty. Okay, cool.
Awesome. So we don't need that tab anymore because they are
It's amazing.
gone.
Well done, Eugene.
That will be Cotton's go, and he is very aware of the amount of damage that he has taken, and he's going to move around. Whoop, wrong screen, Chris. He's going to move around Aaron, placing himself right in the middle of you all, and he is going to hit at both Aisling and Rock.
Nice.
Somewhere in whatever is left of Cotton in there is still the hatred for the three of you.
Well, we're not particularly fond of him either.
He fucking started it.
That's Ashley's response. Well, you started it.
It's only a 9 to hit Aisling.
Oh, hell, Satan. No, that doesn't hit.
It's a 25 to hit Rock.
Bollocks.
No.
Yes, 25 hits.
He's going to go all out.
Don't do that.
$20 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So, what were we saying about using those things?
You can, as a reaction, use... are you talking about Parshkikk's favour?
Yeah.
So you can use that as a reaction to give yourself temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. It can be used to absorb damage as it is coming in.
Okay. Oh, no, actually, no point.
I'm sorry.
Yes, so Rock immediately prepares himself for the hit and then gives his fiercest face as he collapses to the ground.
Remember that thing you said to us about not dying?
In your last breath, you hear Rock say, "Don't talk back to me."
Question. Is Aid a concentration spell?
No, I do not believe it is, but let me check for you.
I think it's one and done, isn't it?
Bane is, but come on. Sorry, my spells.
No, it's not a problem.
Character sheet's being a bit weird.
Chris, question.
Yes.
This thing that Cotton is now,
Yep.
is it like, does it look like a shadowy thing like the things we've fought before, or is it a ghost-like thing?
Kind of halfway house between shadow and ghost. It's kind of got a slight blue glow to it, but there's that reef of shadows coming off of this form that looks exactly like Cotton. But like where you guys injured him before, you remember where his body broke down? It's kind of drifting this smoke up.
Ooh, forgot about that.
So, what did you find, Wayne?
No, it's definitely not concentration.
Amazing. Just always worth checking. Can you please roll me a death saving throw?
Sure. Does this go on top of the previous one?
No,
Or
every time you go down, it refreshes.
small blessings, I suppose. Okay, 16.
Oh, thank you.
Pass your first one.
Okay.
So. Sorry, I just kind of sidelined my own brain. Aaron, let's go. Aaron is going to strike out a cotton twice. Can someone please roll a Warhammer attack for her?
Don't let me do it.
I can do it. 19.
19 hits. Roll me 2d6 and add 4.
9.
9 damage. Awesome. Thank you very much. And second attack.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will definitely hit.
So same again, was it 2d6?
Yes, please, and add 4.
9.
9 damage. Awesome. Chipping away at this creature, but not doing as much damage as she would like to be doing. Zabia is going to... it's Zabia's turn to kind of look at the situation and go... she's going to slide in next to Rock, palm a potion, use her action to pour it in. This is her last potion.
Gosh.
Welcome to the club, dear.
8 points of healing.
We need to rebuy those potions in those ridiculous 2-litre gin bottles that people have. And we'll be alright.
As Rock comes to consciousness, you just hear him go, "Oh God, again? Oh, I'm so sorry. I really am so sorry."
As a bonus action, she will stab Cotton, though. She just kind of looks at you and just goes, eh. Can someone roll an attack plus 7 to hit?
I'll do it. No, 13.
13 does not hit, I'm afraid. She doesn't quite have the reach that she wants from down here. That will make it Ashling's go.
Okay. I'm going to create a wee bit more distance again because fuck that. And
he will get an opportunity attack because he's a
What?
large creature. He can reach from where he is.
oh well, then absolutely not. No.
Yeah, just to
I'm
let
not
you
gonna
know.
do that.
To be fair, to inform you, he can reach you.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Does that mean that my blast has disadvantage, or am I
No.
far enough away?
No,
Okay.
because he's got reach, not you.
Okay, good.
So you, yeah.
Right, I'm a blast. That's 11 to hit. That won't hit on the first one, will
I'm
it?
afraid not. No.
Come on. 12. 12
No.
won't hit, will it?
Afraid not. No.
Chris.
What? I told you going into this set of fights they were going to be tough.
I know. I just want to complain about it. I haven't got any bonus action lobbing of anything. I can't.
You
just
can
lob a
bonus
dagger at
action.
him, can I?
You can bonus action swear at him.
With my hand still like smoking from Eldritch Blastiness, just like.
I think having him this close and looming in the way he is and seeing the damage he's been doing to your friends, I think he's a little intimidating. And that whole... He seems... Because he's bigger now, he kind of feels much more like that first time you met him. And like that terrifying ordeal.
I had
you
a
went
bad
through.
time that time.
Yeah. Eugene.
Okay, I have no idea if this is going to work, everyone, so let's just cross our fingers, shall we? So Eugene is gonna cast a spell, and behind Cotton, you see like the sparking like purple portal that you normally see when Eugene starts casting a spell. But this time, instead of a circle, it's more like a door. And from out this like door-shaped portal, loads of spectral purple hands come out and like wrap around Cotton and attempt to drag him through. And I'm going to cast Banishment.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
So he needs to make a charisma save.
Okay, interesting. He fails.
Ah!
Okay, so here's the thing that I'm wondering is, so if the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one that we're on, he just goes and does, like, that's the end of it. He doesn't come back.
Okay.
But if the target is native to the plane of existence that we're on, it will come back when the spell ends in a minute. So I'm
It's
just
1 minute,
hoping
yeah.
that because he's like a shadow ghost thing, he's from another plane, so I can just banish him and he won't be able to come back. Was my theory.
You're not from around
I
here.
think it's a very strong theory, but also Cotton is based on
Yeah,
material.
Cotton is based in the material plane, but this is not Cotton.
So because I haven't defined this in my head, I'm going to leave it up to fate and the roll of dice. I would like someone to roll me a d6.
Not me.
I'm not. Theo
Odds.
can roll it.
Theo.
Odds, they exist outside of reality, and the aspect of them that comes from other dimensions drags Cotton through. Evens, Cotton's true nature is enough to weight him in this world.
Oh.
But he still disappears for a minute.
Still disappears.
Yeah, just
10
for a
rounds.
minute. We
It's
can
long,
at least.
long enough for a healing potion.
Say our last
But we
ride.
don't
over
have
each
any,
other.
do
Oh,
we?
wait.
Okay, so I want odds, right?
You want odds. This is one of the most tense
I
dice
can't
rolls
do
we've
it.
had.
Okay. Is it 3?
Ah!
I'm sorry for the pause. I literally had to think. Is that an odd number or an even number? Because I'm so stressed.
No, dramatic effect is so
Theo.
good. You guys watch as this familiar looking porthole kind of opens into this realm that you have seen before. Dust and shadow, and these hands take on a slightly different form. A hooded feminine figure with bright eyes behind a long fringe grabs Cotton behind with 2 of her arms and pulls him through, giving you a solid nod as it goes. And the door slaps
Homie.
shut behind.
That was so cool.
Sorry to steal your moment, but that is how you defeated Cotton.
Oh, that was the coolest. Holy shit, Eugene. Yes.
So, just gonna...
What was that? What just happened? What?
Who was that?
Wait, is he gone? Where's he gone? What's going on?
Ah.
He's gone. I banished him back to the plane of dust and shadows. I
Ooh.
think I mean, I'm guessing that's why. What is her name?
Throne's Blade.
Throne's Blade.
But
That was
she's
Throne's
doing-
Blade.
Oh, well, good luck to him if he's got to deal with Throne's Blade. So he's gone. He's gone.
Yes, he's gone. He's gone.
So that thing that came through that portal, that's on our side?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a grey area, but
For now.
Okay.
let's put it this way: they're not against us.
I like those odds.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
God, I'm so glad that worked. I wasn't even sure that worked. I mean,
Oh.
if he, I wasn't sure whether he was from our plane or a different plane. If he'd been from our plane, he would have come back in a minute. But
Zabia,
What? He's got.
Eugene,
What did you say?
make a strength save.
a strength save, God.
Because-
That's a 7, which is a 6.
6. Okay, you get knocked to your feet as Zabia just kind of grabs you and the biggest hug. You are a very, very clever wizard. I am so pleased you are my friend.
He is,
Thank
he
you.
is
I think-
very clever.
But also, ow.
she kind of picks you up. Holy shit. We beat Cotton.
Fuck.
Wait, just on a scale of kind of 1 to 10, Eugene, how sure are you the cotton is gone?
Yeah.
'Cause
On a
that's never
scale
happened
of 1 to 10, I mean, how sure am I?
Make an
Chris.
Arcana check. I
Well,
think
whilst
with
you're
advantage because
talking
it was your
about this-
spell.
Ashling's just not taken her eyes off the spot where he disappeared.
Make me a small investigation check whilst you're looking.
22.
Oh, okay.
22. You are 100% certain that with the way that Throne's Blade looked at you, that was this dude is not coming back.
Yeah, I'm certain. 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's good.
Rock just collapses to the floor lying on his back.
Are you okay, by the way? You seem to be dying a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't on purpose. I mean, things happen, and you were doing all that reckless stuff, and I was very distracted, and
You get a slight tap on the head. Not Eugene's fault.
ow.
You were very brave, but equally stupid, says Aaron.
Eugene, I don't even have to look at Eugene to know he's doing that smug look again.
Aisling, what
Well-
did you
well,
roll on your
you-
investigation?
13?
13 is enough.
Ooh.
Outside where the portal disappeared, there is a small white stone covered in a leather thong with a small piece of paper.
I'm gonna go up to it and pick it up.
Careful. Careful.
Why?
Use a cloth or something. That has been tampered with.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Well, I mean, I just watched it turn cotton into something else. I don't want it to do the same to us.
Okay. Okay. I'll get just a rag of some kind, some sort of tissue. Get it.
From
I'll get
your sleeve.
my Kleenex out. All right, let's go.
It is indeed one of the puzzle pieces,
Oh
which by my count means that there's only 3 left in circulation.
my god, shit. Okay. All right. She's like holding it out like it's covered in something nasty. She's like,
Aisling, what do you have?
it's one of the puzzle pieces, but Alabaster said not to touch it, so I don't know what to do with it. Can't leave it.
Oh, definitely don't leave it. You got a bag or
Should I
something?
just put it in the bag? Yeah. Will it be okay in there, or will it turn everything in my bag into a ghost?
Cheese
Oh, now I
ghosts
want to
everywhere.
know. Oh, I want to know.
Wait, are these the pieces that go back into the box?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't carry it near the box.
The box is in my pocket.
Okay.
I don't put that in the bag because there's lots of food in here.
Oh God, you're not going to have those sort of
Oh, here.
ghostly things coming out your butt again. are
I'll
you?
take off my hat and hold it out for you. Put it in here.
But that's going near your brain.
It's not going to touch my brain. It's fine.
Technically,
Sure?
it's going to another dimension where the entrance sits on top of Eugene's head.
Okay, if you're
I
sure.
mean, that sounds better than in the same vicinity as the box that it might go into and turn into something.
Rock, get out of Ashling's head. It's crowded enough in here right now.
Wait, did Alabaster actually just talk to Rock?
Yep. Because Rock just talked to Alabaster.
But go away.
Is that the first time they've interacted?
I'm very tired and I appear to be bleeding, so if you could rather not do that.
Yeah, I've
that'd be
got a
great.
lot of blood on the outside of my body.
Look, could somebody help me up? That'd be really quite helpful.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
you're still on the
Aaron
ground. Yeah.
helps you to your feet, and just gives you a gentle squeeze.
I'm going to make sure no one else is actually paying attention. I'm just going to give Aaron a small kiss on the cheek. and just say thank you.
Anytime. So, I think the five of you make your way back out the chasm. You can hear
our way back out the chasm.
Yeah, you can hear the fighting has subsided, and you come around the corner just in time for Dulcimer and a couple of the other miners, backed by a very large red Crythoric, who is holding a granite sword.
Just real quick, my notes say Dulcimer, sister of Armsman.
That is true.
That's how I remember it.
They kind of take one look at you and they nod, knowing that the deed is done. And there's this moment between all of you where you realise you won. You won. You saved these people, you saved the mines, and you defeated Cotton. And
I think Aisling will say, she will just very quickly say to her pals, just like, wait a sec, have we done it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. Let's just get out of the mines first.
Okay, that's good.
And that is a perfect place for us to take our break. Well done, guys. You really did it. I am very proud of you. That was a really tough set of fights, and you persevered and you made it. I'm really proud of you.
Charlie needs a healing potion. Real life me.
Guys, we're going to take a 10-minute
break.
break.
Wayne needs a healing wine.
We're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 20:05. Come and join us for more shenanigans as our friends wrap up what has been happening here. Back in 10. We're back. We're all eating our feelings.
Uh-huh.
Charlie just
Snacks.
said to me, I've got bourbons, I'm eating my feelings. And I'm like, totally, feel you. Feel you
Snacks
there.
will fix it.
There are not enough M&Ms in the world for me to eat the feelings I went through in that fight.
Just a quick apology if you get a little bit of house echo from Wayne and I. We've both got our doors open because Toothless is very active at the moment. So just rather than her banging her head against the doors, and it's a bit of a nicer sound.
Wee baby.
So, when we left off, our friends had finally defeated Cotton once and for all. There is very little left of him or his crew to kind of pick through. However, what you do find, and I think it's worth kind of talking about, is on his person you find a ring that looks like it is inset with gold and an amethyst on it. Definitely seems to kind of have survived all the damage and spell damage and things like that without any sort of indication of anything weird happening to it. So that kind of gives Eugene a clue that it might be magical.
Can I cast Identify?
You can, yes.
Just checking that I still have spell. I do have first level spell slots still.
Amazing. You can also do it as a ritual. It just takes time. You guys have got time, so...
Oh yeah, I can do it as a ritual.
So, whilst you're looking over his stuff, you find that he has 4 magical items on him.
Ooh.
He has a great axe, which is +1, which I don't think any of you can use, unfortunately.
No, but they're so... I love axes.
A bracer of defense, which he's wearing, which gives +1 armor to the wearer, which you guys can take. He has a potion of greater healing in his bag.
Can we all take a shot of it?
Alas, no, that's not how it works. And you notice that this white spot, this coloured spot that's kind of always been here, actually glows with magic. And I think, Eugene, you kind of just tap it and it kind of lifts off and all that colour bleaches away and turns into a small needle.
Ooh.
Which you identify as a barrier tattoo.
Oh.
What does that do?
So, it's a magical tattoo that gives you +2 to your unarmored defense.
Nice.
So anyone can attune to it and use it. And it gives you, when you're not wearing armor, it gives you a base armor of 12 plus your dexterity. It doesn't have to be worn on the face, but it can be if you wish.
Did you say there was a ring?
A ring as well, yes. Sorry, there's a 5th one, a ring, which you identify as a ring of intellect fortress. A ring of mind shielding. But it has been tampered with.
Oh.
Instead of storing Cotton's soul when he died, it unleashed a spirit that was contained within it, which is what turned it into. It is currently empty, though.
Can I hobble over and have a look at the energy that was left where his boss guy disappeared?
Yep, that's still there.
I want to go and see if I can figure out what it is, whether it's a portal of some sort or whether it's just a barrier or...
It is a barrier. Definitely a barrier. It kind of shimmers with multiple colours, kind of shifts back and forth.
Can I see if anything's causing it or whether it's a spell?
There is a small stone on the other side that looks like it's broken. So it looks like a one-use spell that was stored in something.
Is it a barrier? I mean, did he walk behind it? Is there a passage or something.
There's a passage going on behind it, but when you came in, he was already behind it talking to Cotton.
I was just trying to figure out whether he had teleported away or something, or whether he had literally just walked away and used that barrier to
Just
stop.
walked away from behind the barrier. Saw you all, so he could see you clearly enough and talk to you through it, and then he just walked away. You kind of get the impression that he's probably long gone by now.
Yep.
Dulcimer is kind of organising people. You can hear her she's sort of taken like a leadership role, and she's kind of organising people and talking to the Cryphoric. Whilst you guys turn over the room and just have a good look around.
Yeah, can I have a look through? I want to try and find anything that gives me any further information as to what their overall plans are or anything like that.
I mean, anybody having a look around, you can have an investigation check.
Yeah, can I do that as well, please?
Oh, for God's sake. I can't see, there's blood in my eyes.
I got a 16.
I got a 2.
23.
23. 16, 23, no 2. Rock, you
What
are
a spectrum.
absolutely fascinated by this shield, and it keeps shimmering and changing and shifting. And it's...
Rock's distracted by a shiny thing.
You are distracted by a shiny thing. It's a very interesting shiny thing, but you kind of lose track and you're kind of like trying to work it all out. Eugene and Aisling, I think as you are turning things around over and having a look around, you kind of find that there has been, until recently, a number of crates in this room. They were all moved, and you think, with that 21, Eugene, you think they were moved within the last hour or so. And you do find little shards of aether crystal, just dotted around, but have kind of just fallen out and just not been picked up. There's a load of boot marks and things, so you get the impression that there was a number of people that came through here on a regular basis. So it was definitely, from that, you can probably extrapolate it was definitely that they were stealing aether crystal.
And it looks like they've managed to get away with quite a lot of them already.
Well, I mean, the important thing is that we stop them from getting away with any more.
Well, yes, and hopefully the Cathoric can now go back to their usual kind of trade arrangements, and the miners will stop being attacked by shadow creatures.
And we didn't die. Just saying, I think that's quite important.
I mean, not permanently.
Not like currently dead.
You just fell unconscious a couple of times. That's all.
All right, there's no need to rub it in. Thank you.
Dying. It's,
I
Aaron,
just-
you can tell that Aaron is trying to be helpful and supportive.
Stop it.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear the miners sort of like start moving towards the entrance, and you can see that the Crythoric are actually guiding them back towards the surface. What would you like to do?
I think Aisling's going to want to somehow check with the Crythoric to see if that's that. If they can just sort of leave things as they are now, or...
You can ask.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, can I see any, or am I just going to go talk to a wall?
I mean, that big red diamond one is kind of wandering around.
Okay.
Staying very close to to Dulcimer, actually.
Cool. I'll just go up to the big red one and just tap their arm.
They give the impression of looking at you.
Sorry to interrupt. So all of this, is that problem solved, or what? Do you need us to do anything else? Because, I mean, I don't know. Are you okay now?
Kind of looks to the wall for a second, and you see this sort of like lights kind of disappear up, and then they kind of look back at you. We have been told that the Grand Memory would like to talk to you again.
Oh. Okay. Right now?
If you are not otherwise engaged.
There's a lot of bleeding. That's fine.
I
Okay.
understand.
Me and my friends, right?
We understand that you have undergone quite a trial, and if you require time to rest before you see the Grand Memory, they are more than understanding. We would like to get these miners somewhere that they can eat and rest as well.
Okay. Well, what if we do that first, and then we come back and will that be okay, right?
You are welcome to our hospitality if you wish it.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
Save traipsing to the top of the mountain again.
Okay. All right. I'll go. I'll go tell my friends.
Zabir is kind of sitting down, like just kind of looking at like some nasty cuts. It's ruined, and kind of looks up at Aisling as she comes up. Did you get any information?
Apparently the Grand Memory wants to like have a chat, a bit of a debrief or something.
Seems fair.
Yeah, but I mean we're all a bit, the state of us. So
Like
I thought maybe we
dragged
could.
in from the rain.
Aww. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I thought we could have like a little fucking sit down first, and then we can go. Does that sound okay?
I'm fine with this if everybody else is.
Okay.
Aaron kind of nods enthusiastically.
Yeah, I think a sit down would be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, are you guys cool with just sit down for a minute and then we can go and talk to them?
Unless you want to have a proper rest first and then see them in the morning, as it were.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I think so.
Sleep sounds good right now.
Yeah, I could do with a little sit down. Maybe even close my eyes for a minute.
Oh, okay, let's do that.
The Cryphoric lead you back up through the mines areas into the area that you were before, where they have control and you can sort of feel the energy of them talking to one another. It's quite much more light here. There seems to be much more excitement in general. You can see that more chambers have been made, more space has been created, and most of the miners are being sat down. Those of them that are healthiest or uninjured are taking care of others with several Cryphoric that you've never seen before. It's like they've made new ones, kind of come out of the stone to kind of help nurse and feed and just check on their general well-being.
Aww.
You are led to a different room. They don't take you to the room that you shared with Ghost.
We get the presidential suite.
I think it's more of a respect to kind of everything you've gone through, not to kind of face you with your connection to somebody that you lost.
Yeah.
And you're taken to a large open area where you're giving yourself, and you can all take a long rest.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Before we do that, or when we wake up in the morning,
I mean, not all your rest has to be sleeping, so you can chat amongst yourselves.
There was a couple of things that I was concerned about. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if anybody else remembers this, but when I can't remember if it was out of character for a second. I can't remember if it was I don't think it was when I was watching Cotton, when we all saw like a memory of Cotton. I distinctly remember him saying that he had extracted the noble from the ball.
No,
And-
you
Yes.
yeah. I think you were all
Yeah, that's right.
I was just
You do.
wondering What do you think he meant by that?
Oh, I think they rescued, or they took the Ashling's friend, the Flamehead man, him. I think that was the noble that they extracted. I think maybe they were kind of
But then
rescuing him.
how did he get injured? I'm confused. Because he was still there when Cotton ran away, right?
Well, yes, but I think that was a ruse to make us think he wasn't connected to Cotton.
Right.
I mean, we did at some point, I think even you, Eugene, suggested that perhaps it was a performance of being hurt.
I think Eugene did suggest that.
And it's not too difficult, and says Zabia, touching the little necklace at her chest and kind of making herself look like a tin hat guard, like a human guard, to assume that somebody might have given Cotton something to be able to disguise himself. And she taps it again and turns back.
Yes, good point.
Right. I see. And that was the other thing I wanted to discuss. I love drawing attention to the fact that I was right.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
Yeah,
which part are you right about exactly?
Well, about Pyron. He's behind this. Do you remember?
Well, I mean, we don't really
ago?
have sort of concrete proof. We only have the hearsay of an evil rabbit. But
no, it was the
Ember guy did a cheeky little
like the
sign
head
off.
of the Embers. What do you mean hearsay? It came straight from his mouth.
The Emberest of Embers.
Zabia is already grinning at Rock.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, yes, I suppose you were. Yes.
Oh.
I have no idea what just happened. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Next time you get knocked unconscious, I'm leaving you there.
Well, next time you jump off a dragon, I'm letting you fall.
Why am I the sensible one right now?
All right,
Stop
touche.
it, both of
Would it be
you.
ridiculous? You wouldn't have been.
Oh,
sensible.
you're all doomed if you're the sensible one.
Oh no!
You
She
know
says
what?
that out loud.
What do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Rock's going to look at the rock next to him and just sort of have a word with it as if he's also talking to an imaginary friend, because Aisling does it all the time.
He's so funny. He puts on so many airs and graces, and he really does love the pair of you so much.
I know.
What? You're
She
doing
says
it
that
again.
out loud too.
Yes, you're doing it again. It started to get just a little bit tiring. Anyway,
Also,
Eugene, thank you very much for your help and for saving me in the middle of that fight. It was very brave.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said it was very brave of you. I mean, it was also very
Before that,
foolhardy.
just
What?
I just didn't catch what you said
Oh,
just before
never mind.
that.
Aisling was going to say something. What were you saying, Aisling?
Oh, I wasn't going to say shit. Carry on.
Oh, okay, there we go. Anyway, so yes.
It sounded like you wanted to thank me.
What I did, I said thank you for what you did.
I just wanted to confirm, that's all.
Yeah, no, I did. It's fine. Anyway, so are we going to talk about the fact that the nasty rabbit turned into some kind of creature from what appears to be Alabaster's realm?
Yeah, I think the puzzle piece that was left behind might have something to do with that. I think once we've talked to the memory, we should probably give it a little look and see what exactly has happened to it before I put it anywhere near the box.
Should we check with your the friend in your head about whether this is going to happen every time someone finds a piece of the puzzle? Is this what happens to them? They turn into sort of spectral monsters?
Well, I mean, this is the first time that particular brand of bullshit has happened.
True.
The other time it was just a bit trippy.
Also true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
so
being left in your body on my own was weird. More concerned about where you all went, but...
Yeah, but you didn't wreak too much havoc. So, you got any ideas as to what exactly the frig has happened to this particular puzzle piece?
I haven't had a chance to look at it either yet, but I am kind of working on the assumption if it did that to Cotton, I don't want you touching it.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and not do that.
Yeah. My current pecking order is in this room, Aaron can touch it, then Zabia, then Rock, then Eugene, and then you.
Oh, favorite. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that none of them touch it. So that's that. And yeah, all right. So what if we go talk? If you could, whilst we're talking to the memory, just like give it a little glance over for us, then we'll pop to the memory and see what they need to chat to us about.
I think you should all get some sleep, and we will do that when we're in the safety of our own home.
Yeah, okay, good point. Okay, alright. We'll do that then. Okay, I will come back out of my own brain and be like, right, so Alabaster thinks we should just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. Bring the old cortisol down a little bit, and we'll go and talk to the memory and see what we can, because we're all feeling a lot better now, right?
Yes, I feel much better. I mean, nothing like a good rest and not bleeding out from several places to make you feel better.
There was too much of it, like, ow.
Insides on the outsides.
He was an annoying, furry little bastard, but he did hit very hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was the discussion with the grand memory? But did we do something wrong? What did we break?
No, I don't think so. I just asked the big red Cryphoric person whether everything's okay now, and they were like, yeah, go check with the grand memory though, in more ethereal, intelligent words. So
maybe they just want to say thank you, or maybe because Chris, were they still looking through Ghost's memories, or was what they showed to us like?
No, they were still putting together. They were trying to find what you were looking for as part of the deal.
Maybe there's more than
they might have something interesting, like some
just
more information.
Just a little like debrief after some significant drama, maybe.
Actually, I wouldn't mind asking them where that passageway went. That man seemed to disappear down. I'd like to know where that leads to, because perhaps that could give us some information, or at least some indication of how they were getting in and out another route.
Yeah, because I don't like that he's still running about.
Well, no, certainly not. But at least we know that that's definitely who Cotton's working for.
Yeah.
And we know that he is clearly very involved in this, because he was... let us say there was no hesitation in throwing Cotton under the metaphorical wagon.
You know you got to be bad if you're worse than him.
I mean, there are very few people in the world that make me feel sorry for Cotton. That was one of them.
Yeah. Until Cotton started making our blood come out, and then...
Yeah, let's not get ridiculous now, dear. That's, I mean, it's all fine and well, but no.
I've never heard of Ashton Alhurst before this, but I am not a magpie. I have not been fighting the Embers on a personal level for a while. And she looks at Aaron. The guys, this is the first time we've had a name associated with one of the heads of the Embers, but it is useful. Or worrying, because it means he doesn't consider us a threat enough to hide himself anymore.
No, that's good.
Well, assuming it's a name that is sort of a real or public name, because if it is, it shouldn't take very much to find some more information out about him. However, if it's not a real name, we're not really very much further apart from actually being able to identify him now.
We should let the other magpies know, and they can start looking.
I think that would be a wise idea, because official channels could take somewhat longer.
Well, when we get to the surface, I'll send them a male bird. We'll start looking.
Thank you.
Do you think female birds can't do the job right, or...?
What? I don't...
The different kind... M-A-I-L. Like the post.
Oh! Okay. Sorry. Yep. I knew that.
Ashley, you really do need some sleep, don't you? Well, rest, because you don't seem to sleep. It's weird, by the way.
What's wrong with that?
Rude.
it's just a little unnerving when you wake up and you're kind of looking at everybody.
I don't do anything nefarious.
Wait,
I just sit
what
there.
do you do while we're sleeping?
I'll doodle. I write very, very bad poems. I paint my nails and then change my mind and take it off. I've tried braided Rock's hair, but that's not really hair, but it doesn't really work.
Okay.
Great.
Sorry,
Well,
I asked.
nothing creepy about that at
No.
all. And I thought the waking up with you staring at us was disconcerting. So yes, that's great. Well, at least we know if Aisling ever gets kidnapped again, she can probably freak them out by just staring at them all night. I mean, you do seem to have a habit of being kidnapped.
Yep.
Yup.
Do you know what I really do miss running in adventuring party? It's the band.
Really? That made you okay?
I mean, to be fair, the way yesterday went, there could be a spot opening on our team soon.
I'm glad. Just for the record, I'm glad neither of you died.
But yes,
Okay.
I'm very glad I didn't die either. Well, and you too, obviously.
Thank you. Good save.
You guys finish a long rest and manage to kind of get some sleep, those of you that do, and bind your wounds and just feel a little better and fresher.
Rock's sleeping with a towel wrapped around his head because he's now scared that thing's going to try something.
He sleeps with a bonnet now with holes for his horns.
I thought it was just because he has a terrible headache, but that went exactly where I wanted it to go. That's brilliant.
I don't trust Aisling in his hair anymore when he sleeps.
Do you think I can't take it off of you while you're asleep?
Challenge accepted.
No, I don't see a fucking lock on it, so whatever.
Out of interest, are all of you all right if Arin takes the great axe? She takes a few experimental swings with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think
Well,
any of us can use that.
Yeah, unless
I
Eugene
can't
wants
even
to.
lift it.
Unless Eugene wants to hang it over the fireplace in his house.
That would look badass, like a
I mean, it
battler
would look
above
very
the
good.
fire.
But no, I think Aaron could probably make good use of it, and we may need their help again at some point.
I've got Cloak of Protection, so I don't need the armor doodad protection thing.
There's two types of armor. There's the braces of protection, which one of you can wear, and then there is the tattoo, which is better for people who don't wear any kind of armor.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I would like to take the tattoo, please. Because I do not wear armor. And I
No,
could use
see,
all the help I can get with my armor class.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, of
Yeah,
course
mine's.
you-
I've got
you
Cloak of
should.
Protection, which already gives me a boost, and I've got some leather armor that I normally wear.
No, I think Eugene should take that. I mean, the tattoos are a little passé anyway, but
Weren't you the one shopping for them?
shut up.
Excellent. So,
Can I wear
Eugene,
the braces?
You can wear the braces, yes. So,
How
Can I
does
have that potion of
the
healing?
needle work? Do I need to take it to a tattoo artist and be like,
no. It is.
No, you just stab yourself in the forehead.
Yeah, like like in uni when you've got like the back of a badge and a big pen that you've snapped open. You just do it yourself.
No.
no!
We do not condone self-tattooing here.
No.
No, get a professional for feck's sake.
Right, so the braces are braces of defense, which you should be able to find in your inventory and add in there. And the tattoo is a barrier tattoo uncommon. And how it works is you need to attune to it, and then you put it against one part of your body, and it turns into a tattoo on that part of your body.
That's so cool.
And you can.
No.
Why don't those exist?
Well, I love the sort of thing. But what I would do is I would definitely think about it. Otherwise, if you just put it onto you at the moment, it's just going to look like you've got that diamond spot that you used to have on your arm.
Well, Eugene's got his vitiligo, isn't he? So we could have like a white stripe.
You don't have to put it on your head. You can put it elsewhere as well.
No, I'm not putting it on my face. My mother will kill me.
Even if it's not permanent.
Yeah.
So, you have a think about how your tattoo is going to have a look, and we'll come back to that. In the morning, one of the Cryphoric, a amber-coloured one, made of with like a strip of like diamond colour, much smaller, comes in and checks that you're all awake, and asks, would you like to attend the Great Memory this morning?
Yes. Right?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You are led through the tunnels, some familiar areas. A lot of the miners looking a lot better today. Some of them, others are more of them are up and about and helping each other out and stuff like that. You get the impression that they're also getting ready to leave, to kind of make their way to the surface today. You're led through to another large chamber, and a very familiar looking central column has been put in place. It rings with that distinct melody of 1,000 tiny voices talking to each other, and you are led before it as you were before. In this room there is about 20 Crythoric at the moment, busying themselves around with their various tasks. Some of them seem to be doing things like building cots to carry people who can't walk. Others of them are prepping some bandages which they seem to have got from somewhere, or cleaning dirty ones in the stream at the back end of the river. They are doing everything they can to help these poor miners who have been so badly treated. You enter and you are walked to probably about 10 feet away from the Grand Memory, and you kind of hear that tap against your minds asking you for permission to enter. Aisling, again, several memories of yours are shuffled out of sight.
Thanks, Alabaster.
Just swept under the rug.
Yeah. Nothing for you to see here.
Like when your friends come over when you're a kid and you hide your favourite toys so they don't break them.
Unfortunately, one of them was also how to walk.
Aisling just
I
falls
just
over.
crumble to the floor.
Amazing. You all feel the gentle voice of the Cryphoric Grand Memory touching. We owe you a great thanks and a great debt. You have protected my people and saved innocent lives. You have completed Ghost's mission when they were not able to do so. Your kindness will not be forgotten by this scene. All Crythoric we meet will learn of your names and your deeds. How are you all feeling?
Better?
Yes, I think we've had a good rest and recovered some of our blood points.
Yeah, I think
Blood for the
blood.
god.
blood is back. There's
look,
new
look.
organs that are reshifting
I
themselves.
know. All my intestines are inside again. It's really
All
quite
of them.
refreshing this morning. I don't think we necessarily, completed something that Ghost could not. It was more that we happened to be in the right place at the right time, and also had a pre-existing history with that rather nasty furry creature. But however, I do feel that there is a bigger story behind all of this, so perhaps our work is not yet done.
We understand that others were behind this, And although we are certain we are safe for now, it seems that your task has just begun.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a laser focus on a particular couple of people at the moment, so yeah.
Sorry, go for it, Wayne.
I was just going to say we did have the question that Eugene posed last time we were here about the temples, that perhaps you could tell us some information about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have something to gift you in that matter. But before we do, we have a question we want to ask of you.
Okay.
The miners, Ulf's people. We have always held ourselves at a distance from them. Their ways are their ways and our ways are our ways. But we have considered, with the additional information Ghost's return has provided, that maybe this is not the best way for us to continue. We would like to know, can we trust Ulf to work with us to make this easier on both parties and also provide protection for our siblings who cannot always protect themselves?
Can I triple check my memories of Ulf? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna straight away say yes, but I'm pretty insightful.
Yeah,
Could I do an insight on someone who's not here?
It's kind of
Ask Alabaster to give them back so you could check through them quickly.
Yeah. Go.
Roll an insight check on yourself, yeah.
Okie dokie. 18.
18, awesome. Ulf has, as far as you're aware, Ulf has never lied to you, even slightly. He doesn't seem like the sort of person who's even remotely good at that sort of thing. He's been open and honest and concerned. He's not a politician. He just cares about his people. The only times that you kind of engage with him, he's been chasing down contracts that need to be dealt with. But he's generally just he seems who he is. There's not a lot of layers to Ulf, which is one of the beautiful things about him.
Okay, all right, and then in that case, I'll fairly confidently say, yeah, you can trust him.
And I would say that unlike your remarkable society, all humans are not connected or the same or even have the same objectives. So it would be sort of remiss of me to say I can absolutely vouch for all of the miners. However, I do think that the ones that we have encountered have a genuine desire to work with you as opposed to take from you, and perhaps a show of some trust and goodwill working in cooperation could aid both of you. So I would suggest it would be a good move, and small moves, small steps forward are always good. I'm sure everyone understands you have your own way of doing things, so you don't have to give up all your secrets immediately, but perhaps just a little more goodwill could help. And as you say, could help provide some protection for you too, which...
Yeah, it seems like a win-win, really.
I think I would be most grateful for, because you have all proved to be most kind and helped us immensely in our time here.
There's a second of silence. You have given us much to consider, and we are grateful for that. We will reach out to Ulf and his people, and we will renegotiate the terms of how they may enter these mines. Maybe we will also beseech Rebecca Ryder for official recognition as a township in our own right.
That's a really good idea.
I'm sure she would be most honoured to help with that request.
Yeah.
I think it was this point that Aaron kind of steps forward. Well, if you're going to build a town, you'll need a magpie or two, just to keep an eye on your streets. And I'd be honoured to stay and help Ulf build things up.
Well, I mean, you are already familiar with the miners, and you've now met the Catholic, and they know to trust you. So that sounds like a very good idea.
Mm-hmm.
There's an acceptance from the Grand Memory, and Aaron kind of smiles. And Rock, just a quick insight check.
Oh yeah. 18.
You've known Aaron longer than everybody here, and when you met Aaron, they were much more confused and shy and retiring. You get the impression that, from what Aaron has said, that since they became themselves, since they stepped into their true self, they have had nothing but love and support, but they have still tried to find a place for themselves, a place for their skills and their strength and their newly embraced life. This is them trying to make a mark for themselves outside of their little group of magpies in Cloud's Cairn. This is them trying to build their own life. She has accepted herself, and in fighting alongside you, she has found a new home.
Rock is just going to say to Aaron, oh, besides, I might suggest to Julie that she needs a branch of the magpies out here and someone in command who has experience with them. So perhaps it's time she let someone else run a secondary arm of the magpies.
Oh God, I have to talk to Julie about this. But obviously, I mean, that doesn't change anything. I'm still staying irrespective of what Julie says. But oh God, you are so right, Rock. And kind of almost rolls back for a second, but she's definitely affirmed that this is what she wants. But
she'll be fine. Don't be ridiculous. Tell her I approved it. Actually, if you could do that when I'm nowhere near her, that would be even better. Thanks.
Very wise.
Zabia kind of steps forward for a second and kind of actually puts her hand in Aaron's hand. But someone has to stay behind and keep you out of trouble then. And Aaron goes pink to the tips of her ears.
We must protect them.
Stabby wives.
Stabby wives.
Stabby wives.
Smashy stabby wives.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
You know what they say, wives who stab together are badass and cool.
There's a sort of a flash of warmth that comes back from the memory at this point, like a sense of shared joy, as they kind of have experienced your emotions between the lot of you. With your permission, we would like to present you with what we promised, and we would like to introduce you to someone.
Yes.
So
long as that someone's not a big spectral bunny.
I told you he's not coming back.
Just in case.
Yeah, I love the fact that Eugene's absolutely certain, but everyone's like, but just in case.
No one ever listens to me. This is what it's like being the youngest.
But we thought that weird laughing one, that was gone as well, but that kept coming back. So
there's a moment.
Okay, yes, memory, yes.
There's a moment of quiet, and you kind of hear gentle footsteps coming up, 2 sets of steady footsteps. And you turn and you see Pearl, and beside Pearl is a large Crothoric with a deliberately masculine form, made of the most pure and brilliant white diamond, carrying a large gem in one hand. Pearl steps forward and says, "It is our most great honor to present to you the new ghost, And the new ghost kind of bows. And in your heads, you'll gently hear, I both know and don't know you yet. I am aware of your history with my previous self. But it is an honor to meet the people that they called friend.
Hi.
Please accept this gift from us and the Grand Memory. We hope it helps you on your quests. And holds this large diamond forward.
Do we take it?
Eugene will take it.
It's probably about this big. It's probably one of the biggest diamonds you've ever seen. If you didn't know what it was, you would be like, oh my god, this is worth an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
But you know that this, although it's not a Crythoric itself, it houses the memories of one. When you are resting, place the crystal near you, or I believe Tythic Perb can also enact a ritual that will allow you all to visit the memories at the same time.
Okay, thanks.
We are going to open up the tunnels again, and we are going to return people to the surface. Will you lead the miners back into the sun?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Pearl just kind of gently touches Ghost's shoulder for a second, and then kind of bows to you all and just steps off to one side. Ghost kind of holds up a hand in recognition and then starts walking towards the Grand Memory.
I think this. Are we leaving now?
You kind of get the impression that the audience has ended and they are going to prepare to kind of let you go to the surface.
Okay.
They're doing that thing where they go, oh, look at the time! Wow.
Eugene will call out to Ghost 2.0.
They turn.
You might not remember this, but it's customary when we leave that we hug to say goodbye. Is that okay? I know we've only just met, kind of, but
they open their arms slowly. Like there's a familiarity in there, but they're uncertain, if that makes sense. But they do ascend to you, giving them a hug.
Yeah, I give him a big hug.
I think Brock immediately grabs Aisling by the arm, sort of choking back tears.
What? I wasn't going to do anything. Oh, you're sad. Okay, yeah.
There's a whisper in your mind. This is familiar, and we quite like it. Thank you, Eugene.
Thank you, and it's really good to see you again, meet you.
I know it's confusing. It's very different. Good luck. We will hopefully see you again.
Yeah, we will. And he sort of waves and goes back to join the others.
Zabia and Aaron help organise it. Dulcimer and her people have got most people sorted. A number of Crythoric come forward to carry those that cannot on the cots that they have made. None of the miners or you are put under duress. They bear the load for this. You are led back through familiar tunnels, and unfamiliar ones opened up for the first time. You hear the shifting and change of stone. And for the first time in a little while, you can feel the pressure of sunlight on your faces. And it's only been 2 or 3 days, but my God, it feels good to kind of be back out. You find yourselves at the foot of the mountain, and Ulf's people are all standing around looking completely befuddled, confused about what just happened. And then Dulcimer calls out to Ulf, and a couple of other the miners that were taken do the same. Sorry. There are reunions and hugs and shouts and accusations of idiocy and barely contained tears, and as friends are reunited, and Ulf just runs up to the three of you, and in those whopping great arms of his, he managed to sweep all three of you up.
Yes.
And
Yes.
all you can hear is him saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much."
Ashling's loving it, even though she can feel her ribs doing things they shouldn't be doing. She's like, "Oh yeah."
No, you're welcome. Put down now. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. You have to tell me everything. You have to.
Oh my god, you are not ready. Right, so there was like this ghost, and then there was
Hold that thought.
and then...
Is there somewhere we could have maybe just to sit down and a glass of wine while we talk?
Yeah, and then we're going to tell you about like 10 ghosts.
There's no mining today. The trade house is all yours.
Good, let's do that.
And he leads you to start telling your story and sharing your experiences of the last couple of days. I have something I want to play our viewers. It's about 5 minutes long. My players cannot see it.
Alright, let me close Twitch. Let me close it. I closed it.
Oh yeah, I need to close Twitch.
Yeah, me too.
Closed it.
But be back in,
Forgot about this.
because congratulations, my friends, you just leveled up.
Ah!
Milestone, you defeated one of your nemesis. That is definitely an
Hail
opportunity
Satan!
for Milestone.
Give me them hit points.
Level 8, baby.
But hold on to that. If you need to visit Lou or anything, you've got time to do so. Everybody else, please watch this. Our scene shifts, and we find ourselves in a heavily forested area where strange stone structures protrude from a recently excavated soil. As we watch, a handful of robed figures with armoured characters appear from the stairwell not immediately visible in the stone floor. Two well-dressed figures at the front issue a few orders, and the others depart in different directions, one robed figure with one armoured. The two figures that remain are both human, one bespectacled in a feathery robe holding a long ash staff, wearing an emblem of the Madrin School of High Magics, which is an open hand with a book and a flame. The second, slightly taller, in a knee-length coat of the darkest blue, emblazoned with the badge of office of a senator of the Royal Court of Daklan. We see before us Lady Ilsin Meyer, High Mage to the Court of Embers Daklan V, and her regular companion, Abir Galsin, the Senator of Thessaline. Well, this is certainly not what her Radiance was expecting. A conspiracy on Malwind of all places. Abir pulls out a heavy tome and begins scribing notes in a strange scrawling font that vanishes after each line is completed. Ilsin taps her lip with her index finger, a habit she's had since a child, and one that Abir has never been able to shift her of. That a spy would be within either of our academic bodies is not impossible to believe, but to have garnered as much respect as this and to be able to cause such harm in so short a time, we must review how this happened. Agreed. Abir looks back to a stairwell they just exited. Are we sure the druids are happy to cooperate? I don't want an incident. Both turn and begin walking back down the long, strange tunnel they have just returned from. Their archdruid gave her word, and I'm disinclined to cross the woman. Ilsin shuddered slightly. She reminds me of my grandmother, a formidable woman, that one. Well, all that remains is to see our allies have the information they need to protect their realms as well. And for whatever else may have happened, it seems that the traitor spared us some time. Should your theories be correct, of course. The two of them arrive on a copper platform covered by the roots and vines of the floating forest of Malwind. Beyond them, a large blue-black cube fused with strange glowing ether turns slowly in place. I hope so, and if I am, we may have inadvertently been led to one of the temples of the Sky Shield already. Our vision shifts north now, but not as far north as perhaps some of the residents of Daklan would like. To the Empire, to the Imperial Palace itself, where we find a large dark room built of onyx and black marble. The central point of the room is a risen dais on which sits an uncomfortable-looking onyx throne inlaid with a multitude of coloured gems. Presently, the throne sits empty, as does the room, bar one single human figure in plain grey robes wearing a silver pin with a serpentine dragon twisted around a mountain summit. The second figure joins him, a female city-born with fair features and strawberry blonde hair tied back in a practical braid. She wears simple but well-made leather armour under a loose-fitting dark green clothing. She barely bows to the man who notes her arrival. "Your Grace, I have news to share." The man nods, allowing her to continue. "As per our plan, our interests in Cairn have withdrawn. We received most of what we needed at the loss of a few cutthroats and rogues." "And Pyron?" The man picks dust from his shoulder as he replies. "Ashen assures us he was nowhere near the site as you requested. He will continue his work elsewhere. My people currently have him." "Good. His theories are not needed anymore, but they may still bear fruit. See, he's provided everything he requires, but keep him quiet. No more sending out hench rabbits to test theories." "I understand." "And what of Malwind?" For the first time, there is a glimmer of annoyance on the woman's face. "Unfortunately, our agents had to move up due to interference. We were unable to get anything from the site. Our agent did escape with his research, though. Should your Grace wish it, I shall see him suitably punished." The man turns to her at this, one eyebrow raised. "Absolutely not. A mind as sharp and loyal as that is not to be wasted on fits of pique. See that he is returned to the cloister. I will find him work, as your Grace wishes." "Malwind was always more of a test than anything," the man smiles. "And now we know. Be sure to make sure that none of this reaches the Emperor at this time. His perfection is much he needs to address, and he should not be burdened with such minor things." The woman nods, giving that slight bow again before slipping back into shadows. Alone, the man smiles to himself. "Soon, my Emperor, your dynasty will rise above all others, and with your ascendancy, you will guide this world back into the light." And we're back.
We didn't get to see none of that. We just had
Apart
to
from
watch
the chat, which was
lose their
hilarious.
shit.
They got, everyone was just watching the chat going, "What have you done, Chris?"
Yeah. Oh, you got some good echo when you said that, by the way. It was very dramatic.
So, before we jump off or wrap up for today, we're probably going to end us slightly early today. Depends what happens over the next little bit. I have people have a couple of things that they want to do. So, 1 second. For some reason that got worse.
Yeah.
So, Aisling, we'll start with you.
Yes.
First off, can you roll me your... Sorry, it does feel like it's coming through twice. Hang on.
It's a wee
Very
bit,
sorry,
yeah.
Chris. Why is it coming through twice? What is going on?
I don't know, it was fine before.
Hang on. Is that better? 1, 2, 3. Am I getting echo
Yeah.
from here? That sounds fine. 1,
think
2,
so.
3. Weird. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
it's a little bit.
echoey.
It's definitely there, isn't it? Right, there we go. Okay, that sounds better.
Yeah, that's better.
So, Aisling, you are having a quiet moment to yourself amongst all of this when a familiar voice pokes into your mind. "Hello, Aisling.
Hi.
Hi. I have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
And it's a little bit of a confession.
What?
And a little bit of a revelation. And a little bit of an opportunity.
Okay, yep.
Simply put, and I'm just going to pull the bandage right off. all your power is guided by me with energy drawn from the realm that I persuade, but I control, have access to. But the actual ability is all yours.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely.
That doesn't sound right.
In short, you have more ability than you think you might have. But I can show you how to utilize that if you want, or you can carry on the way you are. That is fine too. You are going to
No,
get
no, 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 no. No. I want to know how to do more stuff. Obviously.
well. It's up to you. I can teach you to touch the natural magic in your body. So, wait, can you mute just for a second? Here we go. I can teach you how to access the natural energy in your body, harness it much like a sorcerer would.
Okay.
Or we can lean all the way into what we're doing with the realm of dust and shadow, and you can commit yourself to the empty throne as a representative of their power and authority, becoming a cleric.
What does either of them actually entail happening?
Well, if it's using your natural magics, I will open up part of your brain and you will become a sorcerer, either now or shortly, depending on how you want to access it. Or, if you wish to swear an oath, you will draw favour from the lands of dust and shadow directly as a cleric. You will have access to their abilities and magics that you have not been able to access before. You don't have to answer right now. You don't even need to do it in the immediate future. But I wanted to present this as an option.
I think I'm going to want to have like a chat with Eugene and Rock about this a bit. Is that okay?
Of
Can
course.
I tell them?
I trust them implicitly. I think that they are a good influence on you. A much better influence than I am, to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
So yes, talk to them. Think about what you want to do, and yeah, we'll see from there.
Okay. The whole opening of my brain thing.
Oh, it's a metaphorical opening.
Okay, good.
You are going to be fine.
We're not talking a lobotomy situation, or
no. God, no. I don't. I mean, you remember I'm completely self-serving, and that anything that puts you in danger puts me in danger. So there you go.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So mechanically, if you want to multi-class, you have the ability to do so. Alabaster will help you get there if you want to. It's entirely up to you.
Cool. Have a think about that.
Have a think about it. You don't have to do it right now. You can do it at your next level if you wish to.
Okay.
Eugene, I believe that you wanted to send a letter.
Yes, I'd like to use one of the magical parchment that Gree gave me to send a message to my uncle, and just tell him what's been going on. Tell him that we have something that we need his help with, in getting the memories from the crystal and stuff.
Brilliant. You finish your letter, and as per normal, it folds up. This time into a beetle, a stag beetle, and kind of wings its way off into the distance, heading back towards Cloud's Cairn, which implies that maybe your uncle is in the city at the moment.
Cool. And I think after he sends the letter, he kind of has everything out still, and he kind of pauses for a minute and he thinks about writing a letter to his mom, and he takes out the emblem that the elf, I've forgotten her name.
Sabia.
Sadie.
Yeah.
that she gave him, and he kind of like holds in his hand, and then he kind of decides the better of it and puts everything away.
Brilliant. Rock, is there anything that you want to
We're not back at home yet, are we?
No, we're not. Why are you hanging your mic? I think when you dropped out and dropped back in, I think that's where it happened. So
I think it's put the feed in twice because my door's closed. So.
yeah, it's really weird.
So I would like to just go and have a very brief chat to Dulcimer.
Dulcimer, actually, as you walk up, Dulcimer is sitting talking to Aaron, and they're kind of exchanging sort of things, and like Dulcimer is drinking and laughing, and then you kind of see Zabia kind of walk up, and like they kind of three of them exchange words for a second, and then Zabia just gently takes Aaron's hand and walks off, and Dulcimer is absolutely howling her head off as you approach.
Something you said?
I think I propositioned the wrong person.
Oh. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't come over 5 seconds earlier.
Well, you have to laugh about it because otherwise that tabaxi is probably going to stab me.
Yes, I mean, I can't really speak for her, but I have seen her stab, and she's very good at it, so I'd be careful. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to you for stepping up so quickly to a bunch of random strangers and taking the lead when we needed some support with the miners. Your brother did ask me to find any information I could about you, and I'm glad I can go back to him with good news. But I also just wanted to say thank you because we needed that help. As I've no doubt you have heard, it was quite an encounter we had. So.
Thank you for getting me out of that cage and giving me the opportunity to get one over on the Embers. Really do appreciate that.
Well, I fear we've still got a long way to go with the Embers yet, but yes. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for stepping up, and when you did, because it was very helpful. I mean, very good to have that distraction. And
so, you and Loot, is that a thing?
Oh, good Lord, no.
Would you like it to be a thing?
He runs. We just go in there now and then to buy things and equipment and things. That's all. It's just things that we buy things from him when we need things. We buy things and we go in there and he's got the weird little guys and they help with some other things that we need. And so yeah, it's not a thing. It's things. We just buy things. It's not a thing. We don't need.
I like that when Rock's flustered, he just describes stuff.
Anyway, I was just going to the bar to get a glass of wine. Would you like something?
Oh, I'm good with my tankard right now. I'm probably going to go and find trouble elsewhere.
I wouldn't try and find it with the stabby people.
Just far enough out of earshot that you can't respond to it. She goes, definitely a thing.
Totally ignore it. And then a few seconds later, in her head, she hears, "Not a thing."
You guys get to celebrate the rest of the evening. You get to relax, and the following day you will make your way back to the Enclave to let Auntie Needles know that you have finished before you return to Cloud's Cairn. But that's a story for another day. Here ends the first book of Some Other Heroes. Guys, we have done 31 episodes. This is the end of the first proper major story arc, and we're about to embark on the second one starting next week. You guys have been absolutely amazing. This has been so much fun, and I'm so looking forward to seeing where we go next. Right, but before we do that, I'd like you all to roll some hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, Charlie, I know I just dumped a load of stuff on you, so you can defer until you've had a chance to think if you want to, unless you want to
Good
grab
point.
the wall at Warlock level now.
No, I'm gonna have a think. I'm having a look in the book at the moment to see
What you can be.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you can be when you grow up.
When you grow up.
Ah.
Okay, well, in which case we're going to start with Eugene for a change. I don't often pick on Theo first, but I'm going first this time.
No! What am I doing? Rolling hit die?
Rolling your hit die, yeah.
Oh, good. I rolled a 1.
That means it's a 3.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you get 3 additional hit points.
Great.
Plus your con, right?
Plus your con.
So now you're into like what? The high
12 hit
20s?
points.
I might even just reach 50, guys.
Yo!
Amazing.
Tank.
Wait, plus 3?
Yep.
No, I'm not quite at 50.
Close. Just keep an aid up your sleeve. Apparently that's the way you save your party at the moment. Such a good spell. Wayne, please roll for
That's
rock.
amazing.
Points 5.
5 it is then.
Yay!
Plus my con, which is 1.
You don't add when you're putting it into D&D Beyond. You don't add the 1 because the D&D Beyond does it automatically for you.
That confused the entire crap out of me the first time.
Yeah,
I
me
did it.
too.
I was like, I put in one number and it put in a completely different number. What the hell?
It keeps changing it. I don't understand.
Technology. But you get there eventually. That's awesome. I know Charlie is still choosing, and obviously I don't expect you guys to come up with your spells straight away, but what are you guys going with, a feat or an ability score increase?
You'll be pleased to know I have no idea.
Again,
I normally prefer ability score, so depending on what brand of chaos I go with, it's probably going to be ability, but we'll see.
In true form, I will probably spend the next week looking at feats, trying to decide which one to take, and then probably take the ability score. So yeah, I'll let you know.
Amazing. Cool. Wow. That is us for today. We're going to finish ever so slightly early because I don't really feel like filling time for no reason. And
No.
you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the new chatters and all our existing people, and this community is really, really lovely. You guys are amazing. It's a lot of fun to do this for you, to do this with you, I should say, really.
Or in some cases, do this to you.
Do this to you,
Yeah.
Fresh. Yeah. We will be back next Sunday with our next episode and the beginning of our next lot of story arc, which I'm very much excited for.
Me too.
Don't tell these three what's going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hate this. I hate this.
Agony.
Nikki and Michelle. Maybe we should grab coffee this week.
Yeah, let's get a coffee now.
Yeah, bribery. How
True.
much do we have to bribe you?
I'll buy you all the vegan cinnamon buns you can fit in your face. Tell me the secrets.
Amazing. So all that's left for us to do is let you know where you can find us. So we're going to start with Wayne today.
Sure. Thank you very much, everybody. I just can't tell you how much we appreciate you guys being here. It means the world to us that we get to play this silly game with people we love and also get to have a community like this that's here with us every week. It's really amazing. So thank you. My name is Wayne Fick, and you can find me on most of the socials as WayneFick01. So please drop past. I'm most often on Instagram. My website is also waynefick.com. So please pop past and sign up and say hi if you get a chance. And and don't forget, if you are able to and you feel called to, we do have a coffee if you would like to show your appreciation, and that just helps us kind of keep the literal lights on with the stream. So thank you very much.
Ah dear, that's amazing. And as pointed out by Nikki, it is indeed Sweet and Rooney's job to go around the Norfolk TTRPGs and cause chaos in game. It's amazing.
Yep.
Theo, would you like to go next, please?
Yes, that's me. I'm Theo.
Wait, aren't you the internet famous Theo Blue?
No.
No way.
I hate when we do that so much. Sorry, babe.
I'm leaving.
Sorry,
I've got nowhere else to go.
sorry.
You can find me if you wish on the internet. At my website, theoblueillustration.com. There's links to my Instagram and Twitter on there. There's also my shop on there, where I sell a bunch of mostly D&D inspired or cats. If you like cats or D&D, then you probably find something you like. I don't know. And what else am I doing? I will have some stuff in the shop next month for Halloween, some new stuff. And then at the end of the month, I will be at MCM Comic Con in the IRL meet space. So if you want to come say hi, then please do.
Speaking of cats, brilliant. Yeah, and please do, if you are going to the MCM, do pop past and say hello to Theo.
Yeah, they're amazing in real life too.
They are really lovely and are very approachable, and their stuff is beautiful.
Although they sell out quick, so get there quick.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I have potion bottle that Theo made for my birthday, which is just
And
gorgeous.
the note sheets that we use diligently. That I drew a sad Ashling on because she had time today.
That's so cute.
Hi, Hiccup.
Hi, Hiccup.
Speaking of Charlie, would you like to tell us where we can find you?
Yes. I am Charlie, and my stuff is at charlievince.com. My Charlie spelt without an E. And there's all sorts of illustration-y bits and bobs. There's also some free downloadables on there as well, like just some bits, some cute kids bits and some grown-up bits. And there's my shop with some cool things in as well. And next week, if anyone is about in Norfolk, it's Norfolk Open Studios. So that kicks off next week. So every weekend up until the 9th of October, I'm going to be in my studio, and it shall be open to the public, and folks can come in and have a look at cool prints and say hi and pet my dog. So
I was going to ask, is Boba going to be there?
Boba
Not
will,
that I
of
don't
course,
want
be
to come
there.
to see you, but I
No, I get it.
it's
I
just a
get it.
bonus.
Most people
It's just
turn
a
up at my
bonus.
studio to see the dog. It's all good. Yes, Boba will be there, and she will be charging £5 a pet. So bargain.
First one is free though, right?
Yeah. First
First
one's
one's
free. The
free.
first sample's free. Gets you addicted.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think that's about it. Oh yeah, I do art streams now. So
Yes.
Robo Charlie on
Have you got
Twitch.
anything planned, or is it still ad hoc at the moment?
Planned.
But obviously,
Isn't it?
Funny.
whenever we see it, whenever Charlie lets us know, we will obviously share it on our socials as well. If you're
Yeah.
not following Charlie, some other heroes will let you know as well. So,
And you should be
If you're
following
not following Charlie, you should be.
yeah,
What are you
I mean,
doing?
Sort it out.
Come on, sort it out, quick.
Sort it out.
You can do it now,
Yeah.
right now.
Go.
But not before I have said goodbye.
Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah.
Come back.
Oh, also, hi, mum. Love you, mum.
Hi,
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 Charlie's
Charlie's mum.
Oh dear. My name is Chris Mepham. You can find all of my links for social on my website, chrismepham.com/links, where you can see my Twitter, which I mostly talk a lot of stuff about TTRPGs, generally try and find humorous takes on the state of the world, and just try and share this space and try and make it a little bit brighter and lighter. Trying very hard to be your gay internet uncle, and I'm very proud of all of you right now, by the way. Also my Instagram, where you can see my actual art. If you do have a character you want to get sorted or anything like that, please drop me a line. I have commission slots open at the moment. I would love to talk to you. My
Chris's
prices-
character art is beautiful.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much. Yes. I have learnt a lot spending time with these two wonderful people, and it has done nothing but improve everything.
Because all we do is draw and play nerd shit.
Exactly, and that's the life we want. As Wayne says, if you can and you would like to, please do consider supporting us. We do appreciate it. It really does help us just kind of sort things out. You do not feel obliged to, but please do feel free to share this stream with any nerdy friends that you think would enjoy it. We love you all, and we of course want to get more of you through the door so that we can just share this joy and fun and silliness with you. Thank you again to our wonderful mods, Nikki and Michelle. You guys are fantastic. Thank you again to Rooney, Sweet, and Hannah for the wonderful game and the chaos that they have left in their wake yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Thank you to all of you for dropping past and enjoying this with us. We have been Some Other Heroes, and we will be back next week. Say goodbye, Hiccup.
Like you don't pay me enough for that.
Yeah.
We're off. We'll see you soon.
Guys.
Love you lots.
Bye.